Hey, Peeps Galucia here, and for the first episode of the next season of Minecraft Adventures, I wanted to show you around the creative world and what I have so far, especially for those of you that may have missed my Minecraft movie announcement video where I started to show the parking structure that I was building here. It's the beginning of my plan to build an entire, like, metropolis-style city. So I want to get to that stuff first, and then I want to talk to you about Minecraft 1.7, because that also happens to be coming out today, which is a big deal. So I want to talk a little bit about that, and then get more into it as the series goes, because now I'm going to have more stuff to play with because of the update. So the main thing that I wanted to talk about for the Minecraft Adventures is that I've been working on this world for several weeks now, and I don't have a ton of time to spare. A couple hours here and there. So what I'm planning on doing is setting up a private, creative Minecraft server that will be this map, putting together a build team, and having some people help me create the vision that I have. I think I might need more help than my friends can offer, and I'd like to extend an offer for people to help me to the peeps. So if you're someone that's into Minecraft, if you're a good builder, I have a couple minor rules, and I'm going to tell you exactly how you can possibly get onto the Galucia Minecraft build team. What you're going to do is you're going to send me a private message right here on YouTube. Preferably, what I'd like to see is a link to some pictures of stuff that you have made. Take some screenshots. Really easy to do. The screenshot feature is built into Minecraft, so just take some screenshots of some things that you've built, and they don't have to be colossal things. They don't have to be giant castles or cathedrals or stuff that's really epic. It could be something as simple as a house. I just want to see your building style. I want to see, you know, typically, like, when you go into Minecraft to do something, what do you do? It doesn't have to be in creative. It can be something in survival that's a little bit more simplistic. Whatever you want, I just want to see it. Include that, and include a little bit of information about yourself. I'd like to kind of get to know the people that are going to be on the build team. So treat it kind of like an application to a job, I guess. And just let me know a little bit about you. Include some pictures. The only real requirement I have is that I would prefer the minimum age to be 15 years old. Because what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to have a TeamSpeak server set up for us to communicate so that we can talk about what we want to build. It's a lot easier than typing everything out in a Minecraft like chat system, even though the chat system is being upgraded for 1.7. A lot of the members of the team, especially my friends, are older. They're in their 20s, as I am 29 years old. So if I, like having a 12-year-old in the chat, that makes some of my older members uncomfortable because of that giant age gap. And there might be some mature themed conversations. And sometimes you can't help that. If you got a room full of like 20-something-year-olds, they might be talking about something that's a little bit mature that maybe a 12-year-old shouldn't be listening in on. So it's not good for the 12-year-old, and it's not good for the 20-something-year-old. So I'm going to say 15 and older. So I apologize to my younger fans, but it's just because there are older members, and I think that would cause some conflicts. Preferably, also, it'd be nice if you had a microphone, because we are going to be communicating in TeamSpeak. It's not a requirement. You can probably get onto the team without one, but it would be nice if you can get some kind of headset, microphone, whatever. So that's the deal for Minecraft Adventures, and that's what I'm going to be working on. So send in those applications. I look forward to seeing who is interested in this and seeing, who shows up for that. Now, let's talk about Minecraft 1.7. It came out today, the day that I'm launching this video. I haven't had my hands on it yet because I'm recording this, obviously, before Friday, but I'm really looking forward to it. So there's some huge changes, and some of the biggest changes are changes that you can't actually see so much. It's changes to the actual coding. It's changes to how the game itself is built. The short end of it is it's a lot less laggy. We'll just say that the game is being redesigned in a way that it's going to be a lot better. The coding is a lot better. There's obviously always going to be room for improvement, but this will decrease a lot of lag. A lot of people should see an increase in frame rate. So some of you that may be playing on older computers or laptops that can't quite handle Minecraft, you might be better off now. So that's really good news for a lot of people, and that really excites me. So let's talk about some of the actual visible changes, though. Double the amount of biomes with new trees, flowers, and blocks was like the biggest thing about the new world generator. Double the amount of biomes, that's huge. That is a giant leap forward as far as like how many different like world areas there's going to be. There's 2 new types of wood for the new trees. There's new types of flowers, which also means new colors and new stains. And then speaking of stains, there's going to be stained glass. So that's really awesome. The stained glass will work for both the panes and for the blocks. So that's really awesome. I really like that. They're decreasing the sizes of the oceans and including more land, which is good. It means they're going to be utilizing the fact that there's double the amount of biomes now. They want more land because there's more biomes, so a lot less swimming and boating around. Portals can now be changed. The sizes of portals can be changed, so it doesn't have to be that 2x3 standard portal size that they've always been. You can have a portal that's up to, if I'm not mistaken, 32 by 32, and just have this colossally huge portal. That's really cool. They made a lot of changes to fishing, which I also think is really interesting. They've added new types of fish. They've changed the entire fishing mechanic and how you actually fish, and they've added junk and treasure. So you might fish up a random golden helmet while you're fishing. That's really cool. And they've actually added fishing rod enchantments. And I've been saying for the longest time that I wish they had some kind of enchantments for fishing rods that made it so you get more fish or whatever. So that's really cool. Looking forward to that. They've overhauled multiplayer. Now the servers can upload images. So when you have like your server list of all your favorite servers you like to go to besides the actual server name, now there'll be like a little image to also represent it, which makes it easier if you have like 20 servers in your server list like I do to quickly browse through and go to the one that you want. I like that. Before you actually go into the server, you can see who's on the server just by putting your mouse over the player count. So when it says, you know, server has 15 out of 100 people right now, like it'll tell you what those 15 people are. So you can see if your friend is in there before you even go in there. That's also a really cool feature. And they are gearing up for allowing name changes. That's really exciting. I know a lot of people that have bought Minecraft a second or third time just because they wanted a different name in Minecraft. Some people that are embarrassed by their Minecraft name and don't have the money to buy a new Minecraft, and it just really annoys them that they're stuck with this name. Being able to change your name in Minecraft has been something that people have been wanting for a really long time, and now they're bringing that. So I think that's really special. I think that's really awesome. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to the chat and command improvements, like I said before. Being able to click on someone's name to send them a private message, so like a whisper system built into Minecraft now. And so if someone says hey in the general chat of a server, and then you just click on their name and send them a private message, it's a simple thing, but it's a big deal, especially if you're in a big server where there's a lot of chatter and you just want to try to say something to that person. Most servers have a built-in whisper system, but it's a plugin. Now it's built into Minecraft. There's a lot of stuff, though. There's a lot of stuff. The biggest things are the behind-the-scenes changes, though. The things that they've done to change how the network works. The biggest thing, like my friend Calpar was trying to explain it to me because I'm not as tech savvy as he is when it comes to this kind of stuff like coding and stuff. I'm more of a hardware guy and he understands the software side of things more. But I'll sum it up the whole thing for you like this, okay? Imagine, like, I have an 8-core processor in my computer, but Minecraft was designed to run off of just one of those cores. So it doesn't matter how many cores your processor is. What really was always important was how fast that one core was. Just one of them, because that's all Minecraft would utilize, which is really dumb. Every computer nowadays is going to be multiple cores. I don't know anyone that's buying a computer nowadays that's a single core processor. They almost don't even make them anymore. So even my phone has 4 cores in it. So Minecraft only running on a single core processor, or one of those on a single core, was really slowing it down. Now they've started to kind of spread out the duties, okay? And I'll explain. This is how he explained it to me. And the biggest laggy situation that you can run into in Minecraft, or one of them, is setting off large amounts of TNT, right? You set off a giant amount of TNT, all this TNT starts to explode, and what happens? You freeze in place, your screen freezes, everything freezes. A lot of times it can even cause you to crash. It generates a significant amount of lag setting off large amounts of TNT. And the reason that is because all this TNT is blowing up, and it's changing giant sections of the world. And the game needs to figure that out and say, okay, all this stuff is changing all of a sudden. We need to send all this information to that one core that we're utilizing And that means that there's no processing availability for anything else, which includes your screen rendering, your movement, so on and so forth. So now that's going to be split up into different cores. So while the TNT is exploding and one of your CPU cores is handling that, another CPU core is handling your visuals and your being able to move and go around. So the short of it is that TNT explosions will no longer lag you out in Minecraft. That is amazing, because that's been happening since they invented TNT for Minecraft. This has always lagged everyone out significantly and caused people to crash, and now it's not. And I just use that as an example to illustrate how 1.7 is improving things. Obviously, this goes across the board, and it has huge implications for servers, especially ones with tons of plugins, where all the functions of the server we're going through one core of that server, one thread. And a lot of these servers, I'll use Civcraft as an example because I've been playing a lot of Civcraft. Civcraft has a ton of modifications to it to make it do what it does. And all of that stuff, plus the normal Minecraft stuff, had to go through that one thread. And it generated tons of lag. So that should get a lot better immediately. As soon as these servers start utilizing the changes to 1.7 and start reprogramming all these plugins to utilize 1.7 and the fact that different functions could be handled in different threads, you're going to see dramatic improvements in a lot of your favorite servers, especially the ones that have heavy plugins that typically lag out. That's really the biggest and most significant change. It's really awesome to get a bunch of new biomes and new types of wood and new flowers and new stains and like all that surface stuff that you can look at that's really pretty. But being able to just have a better Minecraft that isn't as riddled with bugs. Speaking of which, they fixed a lot of bugs. The entire bug list is huge and I don't have the time to go through it. Then that's really what's significant and important. So I'm looking forward to doing some tests and see exactly how this is improved and talking to my buddy Calpar, who really knows about this stuff. So I'm going to be looking really heavily into this, and I'm really looking forward to these changes. I think it's going to be really big. So comment below, let me know what you think about the changes, and send me the private message if you're interested in joining the Galucia build team. I thank you for your time, and I will see you next time. Laters! Okay, so today's link is going back to the Minecraft movie announcement video. I first showed off the building that you were watching me work on today. Talked a little bit about the Minecraft movie and some other things that I plan on doing on my channel. So you can go check that out. If you like today's video, do me a favor and hit the like button because that really helps me out. And if you're liking my video, maybe you go to this video and you like that one too, then you hit the like button for that. That's 2 likes. If you're not subscribed at that point, you really should be. It just makes sense.